motivation. You know, we play 82 games in the season, so I got to find a way to keep things interesting. You know what I'm saying?
If it's all in good fun, are there areas or topics you won't touch?
Of course, you know, I'm not out there trying to talk about anyone's family, you know, their kids, their parents, you know. The NBA, it's a fraternity. You know, we go at each other out there on the court, but at the end of the day, it's all love, you know. We're just hooping.
You good, MP?
Well, excuse me.
Are you serious? Oh, from downtown. Let's go. That was going in. Oh, that slipped out of my hand. Oh, that's deep. I can move back some more.
Keep going.
That was sweet. Oh, what's up? I mean, let's go. Oh, and one. Where's the foul, ref? We always be ready.
One more. Need some help?
We're here.
Hey, yo, right here. Whose bat is that? Take that.
Go get the next one.
Y'all ready to lose?
Come on, Imp.
Your confidence is gone now.
How's it going, MP?
Every game is a new day, Imp.
Hey, MP, how's it going?
Man, I'm good, bro. But you know I still want that jersey, though.
You want to try again, huh?
Of course.
I'm not sure about all that, but let's go.
Hey, I got you this time.
We'll
You'll
see.
Thursday night, the best night of the week for NBA basketball. Hi there, everybody, and thanks for being with us on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Dallas Mavericks going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder here at their home, Paycom Center. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. So here's Dallas's starting group. Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. And it's Fresh in at the 1. And for Oklahoma City, in at forward, it's Dort and Williams. Cason Wallace out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the center position.
Woo-hoo! That's the athleticism we talked about with Jalen Williams. This guy can get off his feet in a hurry.
Well, Grant, we're near the middle point of the year now. At what point do coaches start looking at limiting the minutes of their stars?
You know, each game is really the determining factor for how that plays out. So, when possible, you keep your stars in there for close games and get them some rest when the outcome isn't in question.
Wallace's shot is good.
He is such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Here's Fresh. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Thompson, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Into the lane. Outside for Irving. From downtown, on target from range.
Kyrie Irving is capable of going shot for shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Stolen by Thompson. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Here's Gafford. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander against Thompson. Pass to Williams. They set a pick. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Outside Irving. Holmgren against Gafford. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Fresh. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. 5 on the clock. Here's Irving.
With his length and athleticism and basketball smarts, how about the contest by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? Excellent defense.
Well, Doris, Chet Holmgren was one of the more highly talented guys coming into the league in a long time.
He was BA, and he has lived up to the billing. At that size, to be able to shoot the ball, put it on the deck, be a force at the rim defensively. But maybe his best attribute, he is a tough competitor.
Hits the three-pointer.
Klay Thompson is not about to let a 3 go unanswered. Big-time shot.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Wallace with it. The 3-ball. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Here's Fresh. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Thompson with it, and it's Dort picking him up. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Last time they met was in Dallas, where they beat the Mavericks.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Turned in an outstanding game against Utah. Pass to Dort, launches it. Washington grabs the miss. The Mavericks trailing. Inside, here's Gafford. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
Oklahoma City has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace outside. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Pass to Washington. Thompson outside. And here's Irving. Can't get it to drop. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of a slump.
Here's Dort. Now here's Wallace. Screen by Holmgren. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Irving. Here's Fresh. Watched by Wallace. Fresh, the pass to Irving. Here's Fresh. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Fresh has got 5.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Thompson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Now Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Washington. Williams passes to Dort. Wallace outside. Looking to end the run. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field. The Mavericks lead by 3. And here's Irving. They set the screen. Here's Fresh. Off target from outside.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
The 12th overall pick in 2022, Jalen Williams. What a find by the Thunder, Doris.
This is so exciting for this organization because even though J-Dub went to a mid-major school, wasn't a big high school recruit, he ended up being 2nd in Rookie of the Year voting. He's getting better and better. He has got an unbelievable future.
And Dallas making a change here. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Marshall comes in for Washington. Grimes, he's checked in for Thompson. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Oklahoma City shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Here's Caruso. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Here's Fresh. Finished off the break. Fresh has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Now here's Williams. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Utah.
And guys, remember, remarkable passing the ball as well. He racked up a number of good assists.
Here's Fresh. It's a 3-point game to the left wing. Marshall passes to Fresh. For 3. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Right side, Joe. Pass to Wiggins. Takes the 3. Knocks down the long J. And that'll tie this game up.
This is a specialty for Isaiah Joe. Rise and fire in the catch and shoot.
Fresh, the pass to Doncic. Here's Fresh from behind the arc. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Fresh has got 10 points.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Dallas on top, up 3. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Taking a look at the Mavericks. Najee Marshall is out there with Derek Lively. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Grimes in at the 3 slot. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Fresh in their last game against the Timberwolves had a nice performance. He finished with 19 points, and it's the most physical he's been on the glass this season. And for him, it was kind of business as usual. With the way he's been playing for the last few games, we'll see if he can do it again. Guys?
Okay, good stuff there, Allie. You have to love the intensity he showed last time out.
Yeah, he was the team's driving force, and tonight might be more of the same.
Well, I think what he has shown is when they send two in his direction, he is willing to make the pass and trust his teammates to make plays so critical.
SGA using that size.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Of course, not only is the Thunder roster full of young talent, they also have a ridiculous amount of draft capital.
BA, you've got to give a ton of credit to the front office. They've got multiple options going forward. Continue to draft and develop their talent, or perhaps use those picks to trade for a superstar you believe fits. I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Deflected.
Just stellar defense from Derek Lively. Uses that length to send it back.
And here's Doncic outside, and Dallas hits again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or a spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for Joe. Thompson, he's checked in for Dallas. Dinwiddie comes in for Doncic.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
The Mavericks lead by 3. Dinwiddie outside. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Defensively, pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Holmgren, the pass to Wiggins. To the paint. It's stolen by Lively. Here's Fresh. He's covered by Holmgren. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Off target with the 3. And so it's Wiggins with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Pass to Holmgren. Jacks up at 3. Dinwiddie with a rebound.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Screen by Lively. Here's Fresh. 15 points in the game. Beyond the arc. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Wiggins finds Holmgren. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
With the drive. Out left to the wing. Pass to Dinwiddie. Over to the left wing. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists tonight. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Here's Fresh. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. Thompson's shot is off. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Wallace, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Wiggins. Takes a 3. Lively grabs a miss.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Clock is at 3 to win the cold spell. Marshall with the bucket. Marshall's got his first 2 points.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And the main takeaway was their accuracy from beyond the arc. An impressive performance indeed.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
And Dallas making a change here. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Powell comes in for Marshall. Exum's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Irving is subbed in for Dinwiddie. Oklahoma City shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
I mean, Jalen Williams is a guy who a lot of people are excited about. He has the talent to be a multi-time All-Star and perhaps an even higher ceiling than that.
Here's Fresh. 15 points in the game. Pass to Exum. To the inside. Irving. The layup misses. Oklahoma City trailing. Outside Joe. Outside Williams. Nails it from beyond the arc. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. Love seeing these type of results.
Irving, the pass to Fresh. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
Pass to Williams. And the rebound goes to Dallas. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
That's a game they know they probably could have won. And had a few more things gone their way, they would have.
You know what? The stats certainly looked good. But the fact of the matter is they couldn't deliver in the clutch moments. And that's something you've got to figure out moving forward.
18 feet out. Got it. Irving's got his second bucket on the night.
That is Kyrie Irving in a nutshell. You want to give him the mid-range, he'll take it. The consummate three-level scorer.
Dort outside. Pass to Joe. Fires the 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Outside Irving. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 8 rebounds in the game.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
.16 seconds left in the second period. Powell outside. Pass to Fresh. Here's the 3. The shot that time not on target. And so it's Oklahoma City with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Hey, I know my partner here appreciates the brute force, especially on the glass, right, Shaq? And they're in a good spot because of it.
New topic. Thanks for tuning in. Now.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer Pro-Am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Dort in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group from Mark Daigneault starting the second half.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Irving, the pass to Fresh. For the tie. And Dallas hits again from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And here's Holmgren. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game.
Yeah, you're going to have to try to foul him harder. Chet Holmgren wants to score through contact, getting stronger and stronger.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Mavericks trail by 3. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Thompson finds Irving. The 3 is up. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder leading by 3. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort with it. The 3. Mavericks with a rebound. Thompson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Here's Fresh. He's got 21. Sinks it from distance. Fresh has got 9 points now in the second half.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Wallace outside. Down low. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
We all know that SGA is very capable of averaging 30 for a season. Tonight's exploit should come as no surprise.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Thompson passes to Washington. Clock at 6. On the wing, Irving for the lead. Williams grabs the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And the rebound goes to Dallas. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Here's Fresh. He's covered by Holmgren. Dort with a steal. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wallace. Dort left side. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended by Thompson. 6 to shoot. Outside for Dort. 3-pointer. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist with that last one. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And the Thunder making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Marshall comes in for Washington. Grimes, he's checked in for Thompson. And Doncic has subbed in for Irving.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Williams misses. Mavericks trail by 5. Pass to Doncic. Here's Fresh. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Fresh the pass to Doncic. Lively with a screen on Wiggins. From deep, here's Doncic. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
With a short break, we look at some of the stingiest defenses in the NBA. The Mavericks, #1.
Well, allowing the fewest points per game in the entire league, this defense has been absolutely dominant. Give the coaches a ton of credit. Players are skilled and motivated. You've got good schemes. Very tough to score against this bunch.
Here's Fresh. 24 points for him. Doncic outside. Oh, Doncic! What do you expect?
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Here's Fresh. Pass to Lively. Here's Marshall. Fires for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 11.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander takes the contact.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Fresh. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Doncic outside. Pass to Marshall. Here's Fresh. There's the 3. Oh, they find the hot hand. You can count it. He's 10 for 14 now.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded closely. Misfire there. Now 7 for 11. Here's Doncic. Doncic throwing his weight around.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Wiggins outside from the arc. Drills it from deep. Wiggins has got 5 points.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Fresh the pass to Doncic. Pass to Fresh, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. A different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Wallace. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Thank you for that, Allie. Gilgeous-Alexander against Thompson. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Mavericks trail by 10. Taking a look at the Mavericks. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. And it's Fresh in at the point. The 3 from Thompson. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Outside Joe. Fires from deep. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th assist in this one. Fresh the pass to Irving. 4-3. Pass to Fresh. Gafford with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Fresh. Sinks the tray. Fresh has got 15 points in just the second half.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Hartenstein with a screen on Thompson. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Washington grabs the miss. Mavericks trail by 10. Here's Fresh. From deep. The shot comes out.
At some point, you need to know when to stop shooting. Just too many misses piling up for him.
Wiggins from long range. He can't get that one to fall. And so Thompson will bring it up for Dallas. Pass to Fresh. Washington a screen. Three-pointer. That one no good. Oklahoma City leading by 10. And it's Caruso on the take. And Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Oh, picked up his 4th foul. Maybe have to scale back his aggressiveness with plenty of time left in this one.
Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Defended by Thompson. Mavericks trail by 10. Pass to Fresh. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th now. Back to Thompson. Puts up a 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's Wallace. Over to the wing. Hartenstein with it. Gafford picks him up. And he gets it back. It's Wiggins on the wing. This one for 3. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Washington outside. On the wing, Irving. Looking to end this cold spell. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. All right, Doris, Kyrie Irving is a special talent. What's his greatest asset, you think, on the floor?
Oh, BA, this is a tough question. If you ask NBA players, they'll tell you the guy with the best handle historically is Kyrie Irving. But to me, his best attribute, fearlessness, the ability to deliver when it most matters.
Dort outside. They get back on track. Connects from downtown.
Boy, tremendous job having hands ready, feet prepared. Catch and shoot opportunity for Lou Dort is good.
Fresh, the pass to Irving. Pass to Fresh. Washington, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Some solid defense from Williams. Oklahoma City leading by 11. There's the triple. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists in the game. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Dallas has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Here's Fresh. Pass to Thompson. Lets the 3 fly. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Fresh misses.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Williams in the post. Washington's there. Mavericks trail by 14. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Fresh. And here is Irving. Watched by Wallace. To the middle. Here's Gafford. The shot no good. Great D that time from Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander up top. Wallace outside.
2 minutes.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now this quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Fresh. That one's good.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Oklahoma City leading by 13. 1:33 left in the final quarter. Thompson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Thompson pulls it in.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Nails it from 3.
Well, we know Kyrie is one of the outstanding shot takers and makers in this league.
Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the 4th.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Thunder.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And they increased their win total to 29.
And with this victory, they conclude this season series, having won 3 out of 4 games these two teams played.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today. Made great reads and distributed the ball accordingly.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game. Knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. The 3 from Thompson. Williams grabs the board. So we see Oklahoma City get the win here. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson.
Yeah, man, I know. Sorry you came up short again, bro. Since you seem to be a fan, I'm going to get the jersey anyways.
That's what's up, man. I appreciate it.
I'm competitive, but I'm a nice guy. No hard feelings.
Don't beat yourself up till you check the tape.
Best outside shooting rookie ever. Sign of great things ahead.